Hi guys, welcome to Cameron's Corner. Today I want to work in my Dylusions and More journal again, but I want to do it a bit more different than I usually do. Let me take it out. And if anyone has any ideas for this page, I think it's almost finished actually. But I'm gonna do a different page today. I want to finish this one because today I'm gonna work on this page, so this one needs to be finished. So I usually use bright colors and like this, but today I want to use a bit watercolor like colors. And I want to stop this from happening. This happens a lot because this paper is not made to use with lots of water and lots of sprays and stuff, but I use it anyway. And then you get horrible backgrounds and then they bleed through to the other side. So I thought, you know what, let's just use some gesso on the next page. And then I thought, yeah, but then what? Well, watercolors. I'm just going to start by gessoing the background and then I'll tell you more about it. I want to use some flowers, so I got this flower. Over here I've got some leaves maybe, or a border, and this is by Studio Light Rainbow Design. And I thought maybe, well, I'm not sure if you can see it, but this flower, it's a bit the same as this one. We'll find out later. First the background. First let's get this, put one over here and put one over here. So I can gesso the background without getting the rest dirty. Okay, that's a lot of gesso. So here we go. I don't think I need this much, but this is a very cheap gesso. It's just a very cheap gesso, but it does the trick. So I'm gonna do this and then dry it, and then I'll get back to you. Oh, by the way, I didn't use too much. Maybe I need a bit more. Yeah, I think I need a bit more. Well, I think it's dry now. Okay, so I want to use dilution sprays. So I can use this, I can just spray something, but I want to use it as watercolor. So I want to use a brush. So then what you can do is just spray some dilution spray on a sheet and get a... trying to get a brush. Get a brush and pick it up and, you know, do something. But I have my dilution sprays in these water brushes. So these are, do I have an empty one? Well, this one has water in it, so it's not empty. Oh well. So I just take off this part. Be careful because there's water in here. I take off this part, the the nozzle, and I just take a pipette and take some out of here and put it in here. That's all I do. So let me just first close this one again before I throw water over everything. So actually that's all I do. So this is the orange one. I took some orange out of this one and put it in here, and then you have, it's just a water brush, and then you have a brush you can use with dilution spray in it. So that's really fun to use. So let's just do that. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start with pink. So I'm not sure if I need lots of water. Let's just do something. So yes, I do need lots of water because this is just weird. Let's use a water brush. Okay. Oh, it doesn't flow as much as I thought it would. Okay. Right. We'll get some water anyway. So I'll just spritz some water on here. Look, this is what I want. Get a brush. Yeah. So that didn't work the way I thought it would. Not at all. But what else is new? It never works the way I want it. Because I've never done this. But I do like it. So it's a good thing I used gesso underneath because I use a lot of water. And like I said, this paper is not made to use with a lot of water. It is a totally different look though. So let's first dry this one. Because over here I want something to drip that way. So this needs to be dry. And I think I'm gonna blot it a little bit. Oh, I do like it. It's a bit scribbly over there, but oh well, I do like the look. So I'm gonna do it again on this side. Maybe I need to wet it first. Oh, it's still pink. So let's make this wet. I think this will be way easier. Just spray a little and then use a bit of this stuff. Huh? It's empty. Oh, come on. It is. I think it's empty, guys. Almost. I really need to push hard to get something out of here. Yeah, there's nothing left in here. Of course. Well, then I'll show you in a bit how I fill these things. And now I have brown on my paper. Oh, well. Surprise, surprise. Okay. Weird, weird. Well, I can show you how this is done because I need to refill this one. Normally I do this at the sink because you can tip things over. I know I can. So, but let's just try it. So this is bubblegum pink. Okay, so I'll open this one, and that's where things can go horribly wrong, but I'm just gonna do it. Look, woo. And I'll open this one. Now this one has, oh, my fingers are gonna be pink. And I have a birthday tomorrow that I need to go to. Okay, you just take this thing off, which is very easy. Normally. I have to be careful that it doesn't jump somewhere because there's a lot of ink on here. Okay, you get your pipette. You put it in here, squeeze it. Look, I've got bubblegum pink. And then you just put it in here. I can fill it up a bit more, but actually this should be enough. That's it. That's it, guys. It's that easy. So I'm just first going to put this over here. Close it. Whew, that one is closed. Now this one. I did it. Forgot to turn off my phone. I did it, and it's relatively clean. Well, that's nice. So then you clean this, of course, with some water. I'll do that later on, and you can use it again. And look, it's full again. But I don't need any more pink, so let's use another color. This is up. Right, what color shall I use? Now this one I really like, but now I'm gonna do it differently because I think it's too dark if I use it like that. So I'm just gonna put some over here, which is still way easier than spraying over here because you get spray everywhere. So this is very handy to use. So I'm gonna spritz some water again and just put some. Oh, that's a nice color. Put some over here. Oh, and of course it'll turn a bit purple, and I like that. So spray a bit more water over it. Let it flow a bit. See, I use so much water now. That is a good thing I jazz out the page. So if you leave it to dry a bit more before you blot it, you get a bit more color, but I don't have the patience for that. So I'm gonna do a little bit over here as well, but this one I'm not gonna let drip down or up. In this case, I'm just gonna use the bit that I have. Like this, and a little bit over here. Okay, and dry it again. Okay, so now the question is, what color? First I need to clean this. I hope it's clean enough. Okay, I'm gonna leave the bit of blue over here because I might want to use it again. So what color shall I use now? A bit of orange or a bit of green? I think I'm gonna use some green. So spray this. And now I'm just gonna blot this on here. Ooh. And maybe I'm gonna use a bit of orange. I'm not sure. So a bit more water. Spray the lot. And dry. Okay, and well, let's do a bit over here. I love these colors together. So I want one more color. But what shall I do? I can make it a bit darker, use a bit purple. Or I can make it lighter and use a bit yellow. Decisions. Or both. As you can see, this is not at all a Dylusion page. because the colors are very light. I'm gonna clean that later on. But I could have darker colors if I just left it to dry a bit more, but I just don't have the patience and then blot it off. And well, I think I'm going to use a bit of purple. This is really dark, really bright. And maybe just pick it up like this. Oh boy. And just wow, I really need a bit of water. Yeah, well, on the edge just a little bit. It's not as dark as I thought it would be. I don't like it. Oh well, too late. Too late. It is what it is. Right. I thought it would be darker, but it isn't as dark as I thought. It's actually kind of pink. Well, I've got a bit more pink now. Okay, then I'm going for some orange. A bit darker or a bit lighter. I don't care. Just a little bit orange over here. Ooh. Watch out that I don't make mud. And a bit of orange over here. Squeeze a bit more so I get a bit more orange out of this thing. Here we go. That's weird. Let's put some more water on it. Okay. That's enough. This is weird. Wait, I need a bit more orange. It was... Okay. Now this is weird. Okay, let's just put some more water on here. So that's how this works. You just do something, drip a bit of water and see where it goes. Okay, well this is a totally different background than I normally have with Dylusion paints and sprays and inks and stuff. It's just like I used watercolor, but these are the Dylusion colors and I really like them together. I like to do this when my page starts to curl. And over here as well. There we go. Okay, so this is up. Okay, but it's a really nice background. So now the question is, what do I do? I'm gonna put these back in my little Hello Kitty container. Look how cute. Okay. Now what? I have no idea. So I can use one of these flowers. So this flower, but it is a bit small. I also have this one. This one is a bit bigger. It's the same idea. Just a little bit bigger. Or... oh, well, I like it. So I could put some flowers. I have no idea what I'm gonna do next. It is so different from what I usually do because it's so light. I think I want to put a bit of, I want to put a stencil over it first. Do I do that? I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna start with the flower. But might have to put it over here. Do I want to color the flower or not? I'm just gonna use Memento. No, I'm not gonna go in with alcohol ink. Oh, it is so difficult. I only use Memento when I'm gonna use alcohol markers, but if I do that on here, it'll bleed through. And I want to stamp it directly on the paper. So do I use my archival ink from Ranger or my Versafine? This one, I don't know. Is it gonna work? I don't know. This is very difficult. If it's not gonna work, well, then we'll just see what we're gonna do. Over here. Okay. Fingers crossed. Here we go. It didn't quite work, but well, I'm happy with it. Good enough. So, oh, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Well, that one didn't work at all. That's because there's probably a lot underneath, like dots and stuff. Yeah, made it worse. Oh boy, I have a nice background and now I'm just gonna ruin it with stamps and stuff. Okay. So far so good. Well, not really, but I can fix it. So one over here. It's way easier because there's nothing underneath. Right, I'm gonna leave it like this. So I do have this cute little thing. And in here I have my Arteza gel pens. So I'm just gonna do this. Oh yeah, that's really nice. And just draw these leaves on again. And I'm not really good at this, but oh well. It'll have to make do. I'm just gonna scratch something over here. And a bit over here. I'm just pretending to write, but I'm not writing anything, so I'm just scribbling a bit. Okay, I like this. I have no idea. This is not really a Dylusion page, is it? I don't know what to do. Okay, let's get some Dylusion stamps then. I have mushrooms. I have this one. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. I mean, will it be nice to put over here? No, it won't. So let's do it anyway. It's something I say a lot. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, so let's do it anyway. Okay. Let's just do it over here. Ooh. It worked. And a bit over here. Didn't quite work, but oh well. And a bit. My fingers are black. Over here. Oh, now I do like this. Okay. then a little bit over here. This is fun. I do like it. I wish this one was darker, but I'm not gonna stamp it. So I'm not gonna go over it with a ink anymore, but I'm just gonna go over it with my gel pen. I love these Arteza gel pens. They're so awesome. I'm not sure though if I want to color this with Dylusion colors, if this is waterproof. Well, we'll find out. There's only one way to find out: on your artwork, directly on the page. I do like this. It's so different from what I usually do. So I think I'm just gonna get these again and just start coloring. So a bit of green. Very light. This is going to be a very light page, and like I said, that's not really a Dylusion page, because my Dylusion pages are bright and busy, and well, it is busy, but it's not that bright, but I do love it. So this is what I normally use these pens for, these brushes, just to color it, but not really very neatly, just go over it a little bit. Just add a splash of color. I like it. So sometimes it takes a while for the ink to get to the brush. So over here it's very light, and then over here there's more ink, so it gets a bit darker, but I like it on this page. So that's a good thing. Okay, what am I going to do with the rest of the page? Well, you know guys, first I'm gonna, oh no, see? It doesn't go with oh boy. So the gel pens, the Arteza gel pens, aren't waterproof, which is to be expected, but so these leaves are just a little bit darker than the rest, but oh well, still works. Oh, then I have to be careful, because over here I used the pen as well. Okay. So now what? So this flower I can color in. I didn't use a pen. Over here I didn't use a pen. But these two I have to be careful, because it's not waterproof. So, well, pink and orange. I mean, what else is there? Is this orange or is it yellow? It's orange. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna color this in and speed this up. Okay, well that didn't go as planned. As you can see, this is a bit dirty, and this one is really awful because, like I said, I used the gel pen and then I thought, let's go over it with water. Well, Dylusion spray. So, yeah, oh well. I do like this side, it's very bright, and this is really weird, but I might just go around it with a black border and make it a bit scribbly and stuff. So I think I'm gonna do that in here as well. Do I have some scribbly stuff? Yes, I do. I do have this little one by Paper Artsy. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna ruin it now, guys. Here we go. Why not? Why not use a block? Well, because I want this. I mean, it is actually kind of nice. Lots of you are thinking, no, that beautiful background. What did you do? Well, I just put this on it. Okay. Right. Oh boy. It was so beautiful. Look at it. I made it all black and yeah, like I went out. It's not what I wanted, but you know, I say that at this moment in the video almost every week, so let's just continue. Let's just go on. With what? A stencil might make it really worse. So let's do it. Do I have a stencil with leaves? Drops. Well, I do have these leaves, but I want bigger ones. That's gonna make it worse too, is it? What shall I do, guys? This is gonna make it very busy. Let's first get some ink. Pink. This one is nice. This one is... Ooh, I think I'm gonna go for that one. Or do I have some orange or yellow? Ooh, this one. Okay, so... do I have another color? I have this one. I'm going to use this one. I'm just gonna do something, guys. And you know, this is the part where everything goes wrong. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Ooh. Okay. That's not bad. Let's get some more. Okay, on this side. That's not that bad. It's busy again, guys. We're at the part where it gets busy again. But I like my pages busy. Okay, I'm gonna get a little one. Hope this one is a bit clean. And let's just do this. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So I really love these brushes. If you have something and you think this is just too much and you want something a bit subtle, although I'm not sure if this is subtle anymore, this is really nice stuff to use. Look at it. I kind of like this. I'm not sure if I want to do that much, too much, if I want to do anything else. So I'm going to clean this a little. Get this all back again. So I'm just gonna clean my desk. So actually all that I want to do now is get a border around it. And it's gonna be either purple or black. Or maybe both. What color is this? This might ruin the whole lot again. Let's just see. I wanted to do it with this. Oh, I'm gonna do it with this. So this is a sponge that you got with a set when I bought the Faber-Castell gelatos. And you got this with a set. And I never used them. And I thought, well, it's just a sponge. I can use any sponge. But look at it. Okay, I like this. Wait. I'm just going to use this purple. I'm just going to use this one and spread it out a little bit with this. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So over here it's a bit more black than purple, but that's okay because this side is a bit more black than purple. So that's okay. Let's just see what this looks like. Ooh. Okay, I really like this. So I'm just gonna smudge it out a bit more. That makes it so much better. So I think I might leave it like this. I think I'm gonna clean this with water. It's a really weird thing. Okay. Very, very tiny sponge. By the way, I had one of these craft sheets that was just into pieces. It was broken. I thought, let's just get a bit like this, and this was all I could salvage, these two little parts. But it's really handy to have it over here, because this mat isn't as nice as I thought. It's really nice, but when you put some spray or stuff on here, it just stays on the mat. So it's getting more and more dirty, and I'm not sure if I can clean it. Oh well, it looks artistic. But it's really handy to have those two. I think I'm just gonna get me a quote, and that's it. What? Yes. So I have quotes over here, lots of quotes. Okay, so I do have some of those snarky quotes. I found one that says, I know the voices aren't real, but man, do they come up with great ideas. I don't think it goes with this. This is just a nice flower page. So do I have some that are a bit more normal? I can also just have this kind of lovely page and then put a really nasty quote on it, like, I'm exhausted by how stupid everyone is getting. I really like that one. Okay, complete change of plans. I wanted to stamp this and I thought I want to stamp it on black paper because I want to have black over here instead of white. But then I thought it's going to be difficult using white ink, and that won't dry as well. And I thought I do have these stickers in black. So I just checked these stickers, and I think I'm going to put on here, I don't mean to brag, but I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with my life. I really like that one, so I'm going for that one. It's also a very funny quote, because that's not something to brag about. But on the other hand, it's really nice to not have all things planned out, and this is actually a really nice quote. A weird quote. That's actually what I like about this quote. You can interpret it in so many different ways, but I interpret it in the way I have absolutely no idea, and that's okay. I'll just take it a day at a time and we'll find out where it leads us. That's fun. That's exciting and a bit crooked. This one isn't okay. My life is crooked. I mean the words, not my life. Okay, here we go. Well, that's not that much better. What do you think? That's a lot. I think white might have been better. I think it's too much. Oh, really? What do you think, guys? I'm just gonna get this one off. Luckily, you can get them off very easily. I'm just gonna leave it black. Nice would be a really nice and would be a really nice page, but when I use black, it's a bit more bold, a bit more, maybe a bit too, but oh well. I'm going to go around it with, where are my pens? With this color. And just a simple line, if it will work. Because I think it's so... I don't even know how to say that. It's just too... it doesn't fit. So when you put a line around it, it's a bit more scribbly, a bit more loose, and I like it better. So I think it is finished now. This started out as a really nice and light page. I wanted to use, you know, like little elves on it or something, I don't know. And then it turned out that I used the wrong pen and it got smudged, and then I thought, well, let's just smudge it a bit more, and well, it ended up like this. Totally different. And now I really do like the black stickers. They pop out a bit too much. I wish they were grey. That would have been better. But the white was just a bit boring. This is maybe a bit too much, but oh well. And I do love this quote. Like I said, you can interpret it in many different ways, but I want to use the positive way, because I think it's okay if you don't know what you're doing with your life. Well, I mean, if you don't know where you're going with your life, that's more what I mean. It's an adventure. You'll just find out where it takes you. So that's what I mean with this quote. on a page with very weird flowers. I really do like the background, the stencil. I mean, I love those little brushes so much. If you don't know, and let me get one. This is just a cheap makeup brush. I bought this at the Action, which is something like the Dollar Tree, or I don't know. It's a very cheap store, so I bought 3 of these brushes for about €2. And then you just go over it very lightly and you get these wonderful backgrounds. If you just need to add a bit more, but not in your face more, this is awesome. I mean, look at those dots. They're amazing. So again, guys, you know, I would love to hear what you think of this page. If you have watched the whole video, what did you think of the process? Because like I said, I thought it would be a really light and funny page, and nice. And it turned out to be like this. Very smudgy over here, but I kind of like it. And I like the fact that this one is a bit cleaner. I would love to know what you think about it. I would love to hear your opinion about this page. And you know, I would love a thumbs up. I always show you a very